What is up, guys? Abixis here with a bit of a different video. I'll get it out of the way. Sorry for the really average hog gameplay. Our actual tank wasn't available, so you get me playing my worst role on my worst hero. Anyway, it's no news here that we are actually big Overwatch fans, which can be a bit weird to admit in 2023, but I mean, we've owned that since the beginning, and unfortunately, we won't be continuing to own it until we end up quitting. That said, it hasn't been easy being a fan through recent times, but I want to tell you why I genuinely feel like the game is headed in a good direction right now. And also, to talk about some of the recent stuff we've been seeing, starting with the Roadhog rework and going over all the stuff we got at BlizzCon. So this will be kind of an amalgamation of all the stuff we're going to be seeing in the next year that is hopefully going to change the trajectory of the game with the Microsoft buyout and all the other changes. Now, starting off with the Roadhog rework, I'm not going to go into all the numerical values. I'll pop those up on the screen so you can see them, but change to the primary fire here. Basically, you get the alt fire and the primary fire all in one. I think this is a really positive change. I got to play with it a little bit so far, and I've liked it a lot more. You don't have to think about it anymore, and you basically get the best of both worlds. Moving on to the rebreather, basically it now works off of a resource system, and you can now turn it on and off whenever you feel like it. This is actually way better. You can hold it out if you need to hold it out, use it quickly, and basically it makes him less locked into an ability once he's used it. Now the trap is the biggest change. This trap is actually really good. You have an instant damage over time, and a big slow, allowing Hog to finally have a CC. And basically here you're showcasing why all this stuff is good. You can basically throw your abilities off in any which way, however you feel like it, and I think it's overall just put him in a much better spot. Now, they also decided to basically bring back Hanamura in a reworked version for this new game mode. My thoughts on this are, actually, I kind of like the idea of bringing back old locations. We don't have to lose them completely, and they can be reworked. Speaking of that new game mode, Clash basically feels like a tug of war, a 2CP in a way, but looks a little bit less frustrating, and I'm happy to say that I think it's going to be pretty good. I actually just want to see how it works out. Talking about now, we got some competitive changes. The bracket system is gone, which I think is great. It is a frustrating system. Nobody really liked it. Moving to a new system where you could finally see not only where your rank adjusts every match, but why it's moving. I think this is going to be huge to make competitive feel a lot more satisfying. Now let's talk about something we've been waiting for a long time. We are finally getting new heroes in an actual relatively quick pace. Now, when Overwatch 1 was coming to its end, we were getting basically nothing. Now, we got characters like Mauga coming, who I've gotten to play, and I think Mauga is actually really, really cool. Now, at BlizzCon, they also showed off the new character who is dubbed Space Ranger. We don't know too much about that, but so far, character design looks cool, and I'm glad we're getting more characters for all roles. And now, another new DPS who they actually showed some gameplay for, which I did not expect. I really didn't think they'd be pumping this much out, but this is what we used to get in Overwatch 1. As for my thoughts on the Driller character, a little strange. I gotta have to see how it plays out, and I gotta get my hands on it to really give a full opinion, but overall, it definitely looks unique, and that's what we really need, is more unique characters and more ways for the game to change. Every launch used to feel like a big adjustment, and I think we're getting closer to getting back to that, which I like. Overall, really, I just kind of like the direction that the game is going right now. Now, I'm just trying to be cautiously optimistic, and maybe I'm blinded by all the shiny new stuff they're putting out for us, but really, I just want to get back to the old days where we used to actually get content drops every week, or every month at the very least, and right now, it feels like we're getting that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are also looking at this in a positive light, and let me know down below if you think this is a farce, or, just great. Thank you.